A major development in the Israeli-Hamas conflict as Hamas agrees to release 2 American hostages. And one man is accused of harassing a Kentucky police officer at a traffic stop.
And some good news for warm weather fans. We're tracking some 70s by next week. Those details coming up as Mountain News First at 4 continues.
Mountain News First at 4 continues.
The Israeli government says Hamas militants today freed 2 Americans, Judith Renan and her 17-year-old daughter Natalie, who had been held hostage in Gaza since militants went into Israel 2 weeks ago. The pair, who also hold Israeli citizenship, are the first hostages to be released of the roughly 200 abducted. Families of Israelis held hostage by Hamas took part in a Shabbat dinner held in their honor in Tel Aviv today. Families say they are still hopeful their relatives held hostage by Hamas militants will come home. Some family members have seen videos of the relatives being kidnapped and are looking to one another to get through the ordeal.
Of the 203 seats, and understand that behind these people have a family, and each family it's around hundreds of family and 200 of friends. So I want to give a message to all over the world that this is what's happened before 2 weeks ago.
Many of the Israeli family members are praising their country's military for fighting on their behalf. Trucks from the Egyptian Red Crescent and the World Food Program arrived this morning to deliver aid to Gaza. The trucks are filled with essential medicines, food supplies, and specialized nutrition for children. Some journalists on the scene say the trucks are parked on the Egyptian side, still waiting to enter Gaza. Egyptian authorities have been removing cement blocks at the entrance of the Rafah crossing, preparing for its opening. Dozens protested outside the Israeli embassy in Santiago, Chile, in support of Palestinians in Gaza. Protesters waved Palestinian flags while saying that Israel is committing genocide in its ongoing attacks in the Palestinian Gaza Strip. Thousands have been marching in many cities worldwide during the past few days as Israel intensified its airstrikes since October 7th.
We are tracking some soggy weather across the mountains into this afternoon and more showers on the way into this evening, but some drier weather also on the way by this weekend. But this evening, though, you may need that umbrella. Zooming into portions of the Big Sandy Valley and Pike County, also into Dickinson and Buchanan County in Virginia. Some light to moderate showers there. Also some light showers close to Heinemann and Knott County, also close to Salyersville and Magoffin County, and a heavier downpour not too far away from Louisa and Lawrence County, also stretching into Wayne County, West Virginia at this hour. And more light to moderate showers in Wolfe County into Lee, also Owsley County, and a first alert for Jackson and Breathitt County for some showers not too far away. Some more spotty showers are possible as we close out your Friday, and those temperatures anywhere from the lower 50s for Pikeville, also Grundy, to the lower 60s in Manchester, London, also Somerset. So we are really all over the board this afternoon, but some cooler weather is on the way by Sunday before some 70s on the way by next week, as drier air is also on the way for much of next week. All those details coming up in just a few minutes. Steve?
Cameron, thank you. A Danville man is accused of harassing and menacing an officer after a traffic stop. Police say 47-year-old Lindsey Bunton was stopped for going 62 in a 35 zone. While the officer was talking to him, he was reportedly uncooperative and argumentative. Police say he reportedly used a racial slur, and afterwards police say Bunton followed the officer to the southern part of a town, through a shopping center, and to the jail where the officer arrested him.
So we started to summon other officers to the area. At this point, we don't know what this gentleman's intentions were. Did he want to harm the officer? Was he armed with a weapon? You know, all those are unknown factors.
Bunton was charged with menacing and harassment and taken to the Boyle County Jail. As he was leaving the jail today, Bunton said he denies using a racial slur, but said he followed the officer because he had a question he wanted answered. Coming up on First at 4, CVS is pulling some types of cough syrup from its shelves after an advisory from the FDA.
Plus, we are tracking spotty showers as we close out the work week. Those details coming up after this break.